Alright, today we're doing the Sfma here in this video. So first we're going to have the patient do active cervical flexion. Just try to bring your chin to your chest. Do that now. Alright, is that painful? Nope, so that would be functional, non-painful. Next, have the patient do active cervical extension. Just try to bring the head back and look to the sky. We should try to get to 90. That's dysfunctional. Any pain with that? That's going to be dysfunctional, non-painful. Next, the patient's going to be doing cervical rotation, lateral bend. So have the patient try to look to the right side as far as they can. Just try to get to 90. All right, you pain with that? No? And then same thing other side. Almost not there. So both of those be non-painful, non-functional. Next is going to be upper extremity pattern 1. So have the patient turn around for video purposes. So you try to take your right arm and reach up and touch as far as you can. Just come up and under as far as you can. Yep. And then same thing other side. Any pain on any of that? Nope. Alright, so let's be functional, non-painful. And then next you're going to take your arm and go over the top. Try to touch as far as you can. Alright, same thing other side. Any pain with those? Alright, so those would be non-functional, non-painful. Next, we're going to do multi-segmental flexion. So feet almost all the way together, and then arms straight out, and try to touch your toes as far down as you can, and back up. Any pain with that? Nope. So that'd be functional, non-painful. Next is going to be extension. So actually, you can face that way for the video, and then bring your arms up and extend back as far as you can. Okay, so that's going to be non-functional. Any pain with that? So that's going to be non-painful, non-functional. Well, functional, non-painful, I should say. Next is going to be multi-segmental rotation. So have the patient standing still, rotate as far as they can to the right side. Yep. Any pain with that? All right, functional, non-painful, and the same thing other side. Nope. All right. So those both be functional, non-painful. Next is going to be single leg balance, single leg stance, I should say. So have them stand on the left leg, bring the right knee up, and then hands on the hips, and close eyes for 30 seconds.
Is that good?
And relax. Any pain with that? All right. So that'd be functional, non-painful, and then same thing on the other side, knee up, hands on the hips. Oh, so it's a nice drop, so that'd be non-functional. So next we're going to be doing the breakout for that after we finish this. And the next exercise is going to be the overhead deep squat. So here have the patient feet shoulder width apart, hands up, and then try to squat. So that's going to be non-functional. Any pain with that? No. Alright, so that's going to be non-functional, non-painful. And then next we're going to be doing the breakout for the single leg stance. Breakout for the single leg balance. So here you want the patient supine. Usually be on a table or on the floor. And then you want to have them feet together and knees out, kind of in this frog-like position. And then you want to have them do some sit-ups in this position. So go right ahead. You want to make sure the core stays tight, activated. Yep, and back down. And you want to make sure they breathe and exhale as they come up. So breathe down, and then up, and let it out. So down, big breath in, all the way up, fill it up, and then let it out. Good. And then it's going to do this, and then lay back down supine. And then we're trying to do an activation of the lower kinetic chain. So now we're just activating all the muscles, waking them all up, making sure they're all firing. You want to make sure you do this bilaterally, both sides, to make sure everything's working. And then have the patient flip over, go come. And we're going to do the same thing for the glutes on both sides. And then after you do all this, you have the patient going back into position for single leg balance. Hands on your hips, knees up, eyes closed, and hold this position. So it's not going to be perfect every time, but more practice, And using this more, patients should see some improvement. Alright, today we're doing Sfma testing. So first you have the patient standing and do cervical flexion. So with this you have to take the chin, try to touch the chest. Any pain with that?
No.
Alright, so it's going to be functional, non-painful. Next we're going to do cervical extension. So with this, try to look straight up to the sky. Yep, you want to get 90. Any pain with that?
No.
So it's going to be functional, non-painful again. Next we're going to do cervical rotation, lateral bend. So how the patient try to look all the way to the right, rotate the head. Alright, any pain with that?
No.
And then same thing other side. And it's going to be functional, non-painful. Next we're going to do upper extremity pattern 1, MOE. So video purposes, you're going to have the patient face the wall. So for this one, take your right hand, go under your back and up. Try to touch your scapula, good. And then same thing other side. Any pain with either of those?
No.
Alright, so we're both going to be functional, non-painful. And then same thing over the top. Try to touch your scapula. And same thing other side. Any pain with those?
No.
Those are going to be non-functional, non-painful. Next we have multisegmental flexion. So video purposes, want the patient facing to the side. And then they're going to try to touch their toes, keeping everything straight. So she cannot touch her toes. So we're going to do the breakout for this later in the video. So moving on, go into multisegmental extension. So arms up, come as far back as you can. Good, any pain with that?
No.
It's going to be functional, non-painful. And then multisegmental rotation. So rotate to the right and the left. Any pain with either of those?
No.
Alright, so those are functional, non-painful. And the last one is going to be the overhead deep squat. So feet shoulder width apart, hands up in the sky, and try to squat. Any pain with that?
No.
Okay, so it's going to be functional, non-painful. And coming up next, we're going to be doing the breakout for the flexion. Alright, so now we'll be doing the breakout for the multisegmental flexion. So the patient laying supine. So first we'll do some hamstring elongation. So here you're going to pick up one leg, push the other one down, and get a good stretch in. And then to add on top of this, get some neuromuscular action going. We're going to do some like P&F stretching. So ask the patient to push against you for 10 seconds. And go. Go, push, 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 push. Hard as you can, hard as you can, hard as you can. And relax. And you relax the muscle out. And then go another time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Go, 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 go. Relax. Good. You want to make sure you do the same thing bilaterally. So you pick up this leg. And ready, set, go. Push, 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 relax. So this is just to stretch out the muscle to make the function easier. And one more time, and go. Push, 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 relax. Okay. And then next you have the patient stand up. You're going to help them practice going down. So you want to start from the top. And bring your head down, tuck it in. And just collapse the whole chain going all the way down. So just one fluid motion. And come all the way up. So tuck your head down. A lot better. And the more practice and more stretching, will slowly get better over time.